Okay, so I have to ask, so what, because I mean, I've seen that you've done a bit of voice work in the past, but I think this is probably the first time in like a huge movie, like on the level of this, like for Disney especially.
Yeah.
What to the one and only Ivan? What was your big grab for the role?
Well, I just got sent to, they sent me a script, and, I read my part pretty much. And I said, this is cool. I like her, So
I like.
and I
I
said, yeah, I'll do it.
I really liked the nod to "Ain't Nobody" at the end.
Yeah, right. Okay, there you go. Yeah,
It's a fantastic song.
would be right. I agree.
So, okay, I was reading somewhere that you actually follow a vegan diet, and I was wondering because I feel like it's very kind of in line with the movie's message, right? Animal conservation.
Yeah. We should have said a line in the movie where Henry says, I'm vegan."
So yeah, do you have any strong feelings on that? And what do you have pets and stuff? Are you big into animal conservation as well? Or
I've had times I'm in and out of life, on and off here, where I've had pets and I've been petless. Right now I'm petless.
Oh no.
I've had birds. I keep, I had a bird, African gray parrot, for several years, which I gave the bird to my dad because he was living by himself, and he and the bird really got into it. And I was traveling a lot. So for someone who travels a lot, it's dumb for me to have a dog or any pet that I can't take with me, So, and I'm not, pet worthy right now, even though I'd like to be. So anyway, I love animals, but I don't have any right now.
Speaking of actually with what's going on now with COVID, have you had time to work on any new music?
Sort of.
Yeah.
But I'm really right now working on my life story.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're writing a biography. Oh, that's amazing. I'll be curious to read it.
Well, yeah. Well, I wrote one. I have a book out called Through the Fire already, and it's already been out there for years. But I could write another 3 books right now. So we're just gonna start out with Through the Fire and just keep on going with the movie. And I won't have to write books anymore. I can just do it, knock it out. But it's gonna have to be something probably long and drawn out. Thinking, I'm just trying to think how we're gonna put all this information into any time slot. So it'll be interesting to see.
So if they were to make a movie or a series based on your life, who would be dream casting as Chaka Khan? Who would be?
Well, for right now, the only person I've thought about is my daughter. She's
really?
a spitting image.
The same amazing voice?
Exactly. She's a great singer as well. So, and she fits the bill for me as a younger me. I'll probably at some point have to step in and play myself, sure. But, we're not really talking about that aspect of it right now. We're still in the nuts and bolts right now and working out, a lot of production stuff and who's going to do what.
I have to ask you as well, I saw you on The Masked Singer last year. Did you have a good time doing that?
Yes, I had a great time.
Yeah. It's such an unmistakable voice though.
Hello. I would think.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of people knew it was you under there.
Yeah, they did. I think so too.
Yeah. So, what are you thinking with a movie like this? Do you think that a movie like One and Only Ivan is going to play to a really large audience? And do you think that, kids are going to maybe start to think about things like animal preservation?
Absolutely. Yeah. And the good thing about this, this lockdown is that, the families will probably be watching it together, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't happen otherwise. And they'll probably be discussing, stuff together, like poaching and zoos, and maybe they'll visit the wildlife waste stations and stuff like that, and where animals go when it's over for them, when they retire, so to speak. Things like that. And we talking about, I think that it's going to help help the animals out and the humans out too. We're animals too, you know. We're mammals, you know. We're part of that whole thing. So it'll help us just to support life in a good way, you know, on this planet.
When I was watching it with my girlfriend, she cried 3 times.
Oh, all right. All right.
So it had a good effect. I liked it too.
It's doing its job then. It's going to do its job. Yeah.
I thought it was a lovely movie, and I think that a lot of people are going to really like it. So I'm always curious though, when it comes to like big budget animated movies like this with an all-star cast, do you guys ever actually get together though, or is everything recorded separately? Because I've always wondered about that.
No, rarely do they interact unless there's a scene, you know, where it's really, it has to happen. They need to be together to overlap each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 2 characters are fighting or arguing or whatever, you know, and you need to have that interaction. They need to be together. But I was not in there with any. I think the dog. I think Danny DeVito.
Max.
Yeah.
Bob.
Well, he was the only one that was there with me. I read with, and we got to read a bit together. Yeah, so but that was great because he's great. Danny is a wonderful man, and I one of the best things I took out of this whole experience is meeting him.
Oh, you know? You know, 2 legends. Awesome.
He's a fabulous human being. You know, he really is, and we just hit it off really right away. And he just really helped me, you know, to get where I needed to be for this movie.
Would you consider doing more voiceover work, more animated work?
Of course. Depending on what it is, yeah. I'll be very selective mind.
Well, because I feel like people would want you in everything. Because I was looking at your IMDb page, and I was surprised to see that you hadn't done actually that many voice roles. But with that voice, you'd think that everybody would want you. They must.
I'm one of the best, the biggest unknown artists in the world.
I wouldn't go that far. I think a lot of people know you. I was actually really excited when I saw the list of people that were available for interviews. It said Chaka Khan. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. The Chaka Khan?
Oh yeah, well, I'm no one, but I'm so happy. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. And tell your girlfriend. Right on.
Thank you very much.
On. Right. I love it.
Have a lovely day.
You do the same.
Does the baby elephant get to be free?
This painting is clearly a sign he wants to be free.
What about Mac? He's taken care of me my whole life.
We're family. We're in this together. For one and only, Ivan!
I'll just cross the road then.
Why would you cross the road?
To get to the other side.